So this is called piloting the soul because, to me, that's what living is like. It's literally like, it's not just, there's like some confusion about what the subject is, what the human being, personality, etc., is, and how he interacts with the world. In my case, in my view, because it's not just a human, as human being is like some kind of like rational agent who is like in 100% control and knows exactly what he's doing, and is 100% responsible for his own actions. And because this is just a fantasy, in reality, living in a human body and a brain, or living as a human being is something that it takes years to learn, how to do, to basically, because we don't come with an instruction manual. But in fact, we need an instruction manual, in order to actually know how to live and how to actually operate ourselves. Because the human being is a complex machine, and the conscious ego doesn't actually have access to all the data needed to operate, the human being itself, oneself. You know, the idea that they do is a fantasy, which is fed to us growing up. It's a kind of like a ubiquitous illusion or delusion, in society, or used to be, because maybe people are breaking out of it a bit now with the rise of Buddhism in the West, and more enlightened strands of thinking on the internet. But yeah, but in reality, the maxim "know thyself" exists for a reason, because we don't automatically know ourselves. We need to actually study ourselves and learn how to operate ourselves, as I put it. And that's what this poem is about. It's called Piloting the Soul. When I was just a toddler, I started wresting the controls from my father. Now, all by myself, I'm spinning 360-degree rolls here. I'm sailing through blue skies. I'm soaring through thin air. There's nothing to catch me if I fall, so I must heed the radar. I must keep monitoring the wind speed, the barometer of social nicety. I must avoid collision with other planes. I must keep one eye on my passengers, my urges, to make sure that their exquisite balance remains. The earth is my theatre, my panoramic view, my picture book, my museum, my nature reserve, my zoo. It's like a fucking zoo, nowadays. The options are almost infinite, but I must keep dead set on my course. The map book, I binned it. We're guided by the force. Why do we keep flying? Why do we not cease? I cannot close my eyes. I cannot, no release. All these tiny dots of men, so small it's beyond my ken, to the fields of rape we call history. It is one big, unwieldy mystery. Oh, they're all blowing hot air. I'd be better off in a balloon. Still, the spirit is set on ascension. We're flying to the moon. To the moon, because lunatic is the name of my sacred conscience. The unconscious, the collective unconscious, the rhythm of all life.